Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. That's Diamond Dave Damone. This is the Appleton Oak. That's the answer. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, I am very excited today because it is time to wrap up season 4 of Invincible. This is episode 8. I am very excited to see what those Viltrumites are up to. One of us, between me and Diamond Dave, one of us at the table's right with our speculation from before, so we shall see.
Yeah, it's time for the finale of Invincible. I'm definitely ready, willing, able to see what happens, especially after that epic battle we had last episode.
Yeah.
Let me talk to you.
Yeah. Look, hell of a battle last episode. Am I right? Look,
What's the deal?
What's the deal with the Viltrumites? Look, it's the finale. Let's get to it.
Yeah, I guess I don't know what more to add to it than let's just hope for chaos. Let's go.
Where? Adam, Eve.
Yeah, we still got to catch up with Eve. She's pregnant.
Yep.
Which Mark is unaware of.
Oh, shit. They are at Earth.
I like how they're doing the sound here. A little bit of music, and that's it.
Oh, my God.
Oh, that's how they're going to start.
Oh, my God.
Oh.
Jeez, man. Wasn't that... Isn't... Nope, never mind. Oh, no.
Here's a tidal wave, as if everything else wasn't enough.
Oh, what the fuck?
Mark,
What?
Oh, is that a
you
dream?
need to stop worrying,
Oh, hopefully that was a dream sequence.
and we're still days away. We're not even sure Thrag's there.
And where else would he be?
I don't know.
Was that a dream, or is they're going to get home in a couple
that
days?
might be a dream.
Earth is basically
Dream sequence.
Yep, Mark was thinking the worst, maybe.
Yep. Oh,
What exactly is the
Thank God.
plan if the Viltrumites are on Earth? Ah, I see.
Eliminate.
yeah.
call Battle Beast back up. Use a little more of him,
I look
right?
dumb.
You looked dumb before.
This is really serious. I got big shoes to fill.
You'll be fine. It's just overseeing the defense of a few hundred planets. Decisions that affect the entire galaxy and everyone in it.
Nothing to it.
A little responsibility.
That's easy.
Hypothetically, someone found that level of responsibility misplaced, like drastically misplaced.
Thetis wouldn't have chosen you as his successor if he didn't believe in you. Everyone's waiting for your inauguration.
Could always just give the responsibility to Jake Gyllenhaal, like Spider-Man did.
I figure we can use my space station as a base of operations. It won't be easy, and we'll probably die. We could search for them from orbit and then try to take them out one by one.
It's a pretty solid plan, I'd say.
I guess what I'm saying is, if it gets real, I'm ready for anything.
Say something.
They got a lot on their mind.
We could let them have Earth. I mean, who really liked that place anyway? Kind of a shithole. Am I right?
Testing.
I'm not paying attention at all.
Attention, everyone. We're entering Earth's solar system.
Finally.
So you were listening.
What? Okay, here's the plan. The ship will stop behind the moon, and we'll drop down to Earth as quietly as we can. If Thrag and his people are there, we'll send the ship back to Telescria, then organize a resistance and wait for reinforcement.
Oh, Mark ain't.
No, Mark's already gone.
Mark's gone.
Wait for reinfo. Nope.
Mark just needed to get close enough to fly back to Earth.
Yep.
You ever have...
Dream sequence confirmed. Man.
You ever have dreams you could fly and you wake up and it seems like it was hyper real?
No.
Those are cool dreams to have.
Now, Mark, don't you start a title
Yeah, right?
yourself.
Oh, thank God that was a dream sequence.
Yeah, that was real bad.
Cliff Curtis, the actor?
Curtis Cliff.
Curtis Cliff.
Could have easily been, yeah.
That's not exactly dropping in quietly.
They're not here. They're not here.
That's good.
I mean,
Yet?
they're not here now.
Are we sure about that?
Now.
Well, they're not like there, but are they over on the other side?
I'm okay.
Oh,
It's okay.
is he going to get the news now?
Where's Oliver?
Well,
We had to leave before he woke up.
What do you mean before he woke up?
He got hurt, but he's in good hands. They're taking care of him. He's gonna be fine. We were worried that
Oh.
dream sequence.
Yep.
This is the smallest repayment for what you did to us.
Oh.
Nope. That didn't happen. That didn't happen.
Mark, what's wrong? Mark?
Heart beating rapidly. No way this happened.
Mark!
They're going to do it until finally one of them, it's going to be it.
we were worried the Viltrumites might have come here, so we couldn't wait for him.
What happened out there?
Stop playing with our hearts when it comes to Debbie, writers.
I need to see Eve first. Dad's outside. He's going back to Telescria to be with Oliver tomorrow. So if there's anything you want to say to him.
Where's Paul?
He's just out there floating around.
Paul shows up. Oh, hi, I'm Paul.
What were you thinking? You let Oliver get hurt, then left him on some alien planet alone?
He's getting the best possible care.
Didn't I tell you to never come back here again?
I'm trying, Debbie.
Yes, you are. You are very fucking trying right now.
Remember when you almost took out your own son?
Mark would have made you proud. Once we're done setting up a warning system to make sure Earth is safe, I'm heading back to be with Oliver. Debbie, it broke my heart to see him hurt.
You need to have a heart to have it broken.
Oh. Tell him, Debbie.
Oh. Stop. Stop treating me like you don't know me, please.
Get out of my way.
You need to give me a chance to make things right.
I don't think she does.
I don't need to give you shit.
How dare you?
You believe in rehabilitation, in second chances.
This
I didn't
guy?
understand it before, but I always loved how strongly you fought for it.
Yes.
You knew me.
You think you know me.
You did, even if I was hiding part of myself from you.
Great minds think alike.
Please, let me show you who I am now.
Don't think you can come back here and just sweet talk Debbie like
Can't come back, Nolan. Can't come back, Bob.
Can't come back, Nolan.
Can't come back, Bob, from all that travesty and loss of life.
Hey, Nolan.
I don't know where you're
not
sleeping.
gonna find your future.
But it's not
in the
here.
Past. You ain't sleeping here. Get a hotel room or sleep in a bush or somewhere.
You lost it all with her when he called her your pet.
Oh, I thought it was when he nearly murked his son. All of Chicago.
Hi, Dad.
Oh my God. I missed you so much. Look at you. You're
Why does he have like dog shape?
alive.
I missed you too.
Animal
Stuff
crackers.
on
And
his
you're
face.
so,
So it's supposed to be an animal cracker?
Of course it is.
I think so.
Okay, I was like, what is that?
This Geldarian stuff, I tell you, it is not reliable. The washing machine broke too. Wait, is the war over? Did we win? What happened?
Oh,
Well, we took a few out, but there's still
Socks.
a few out there.
Eve, are you home? Eve?
Mark.
no.
I thought
Time for the news.
Don't you know him?
There,
Oh,
it's
they're
all
working
gone
in.
now.
It's all gone.
Yep.
Oh, look at that.
There's something I need to tell you.
Maybe we should talk.
But first,
You really need to talk.
And my powers came back, but I'm still nervous about them, so I've been focusing on my classes, and my dad threw his back out at work, so I stayed here to help him and my mom around the house.
And
And maybe you noticed, But not using my powers, living here, eating with my parents, I haven't had the time to take care of myself much, so.
All I noticed was how much I missed you.
I missed you too.
And?
Give some news.
Oh, the powers came back thing throws me off a little.
She's lying.
The Viltrumites, they're just out there somewhere. We destroyed their home. They're not going to let that go.
But you said there's not that many of them, right?
Well,
yeah. Oh, well.
There doesn't need to be that many.
Nothing we do would make any difference at all.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we got to get our...
String oscillators are
Monster
tuned.
Girl.
There we go.
Quantum components are in superposition.
Superposition.
We're ready.
We're
Eye
ready.
protection, please.
Safety squints.
3, 2, 1.
This guy's sponsored by Alpine Stars?
Cecil, it worked.
Oh.
Jesus.
Turn it off. Turn it off.
Turn it off immediately.
Can't lose that guy.
You're Sinclair.
Donald, shut it down.
I think the 2 levers that are up, you pull down.
Donald!
Jesus Christ, Don.
Oh. Just in time.
Oh, you just did. All right.
Well, you got to be sure sometimes.
You went Under Siege 2 on it. Me and I can't stop that?
We're trying our best.
And I'm calling off the search. It's too
You're
dangerous.
bashed.
Robot and Monster Girl will have to find their own way home.
Lucius whine
Oh,
about
shit.
that
Oh.
best. Jesus. Whoa. Really?
Why are there no report? Cornered Viltrumite is an even more dangerous Viltrumite.
You need to show them you're in charge.
Everyone, order.
Good luck.
We have multiple teams, and they are currently searching all possible sectors.
Why haven't we found them?
Less than 40 Viltrumites left, and space. I think we all know it's very big.
It's very big.
Do something.
This is ridiculous.
We do not appreciate your flippantness.
Flippantness.
Any number of Viltrumites is too many, and none of our worlds will be safe until the entire race is made extinct.
Yeah, about that. What about Nolan and Mark and
Agreed.
Oliver?
We must finish the job. We wouldn't have won the war without him. Thetis trusted Nolan and his sons.
Did Thetis trust them? Was he simply using them as a weapon against their
Well,
own
that's a
people?
possibility.
Why do you equivocate?
Oh, you opened your eyes.
You're not.
I'm not. Now
not.
more than ever, we need strong leadership. Or have you already forgotten what the Viltrumites did to your own people?
Ouch.
Calling him out.
As much as I love discussing genocide with all of you, we will find the Viltrumites, no matter where they are hiding. And when that happens, I will decide what we do next. Adjourned or whatever.
There you go, Alan. Tell him how it is.
We didn't have much of a choice. Right. Right. Where are they going to go now if they don't have a home? That's the problem.
Probably here.
Oh, Mark's.
Oh.
Oh.
Mark?
Hey, come on, let's go sit down for a minute.
Oh, man.
Got all the trauma that got brought onto Mark from that.
They just
All right.
left Oliver there alone. I understand they were concerned about Earth, but still. Every time Mark was hurt, I was there for him. That's what parents do.
She was.
Then why don't you go see Oliver?
He's on some alien world a billion miles from here.
That kind of thing's never stopped you before.
Well,
Superheroes, villains, spaceships, other planets. I mean, all that stuff is your world.
yeah, where's that spaceship you got?
Probably also another reason why things between us didn't work out.
Paul.
Oh, they didn't work out.
I'm just glad we're still friends.
There was a breakup while
Yeah, well, we were gone.
You're different, Debbie.
Maybe they're just on a break.
Aliens, space wars, and superhero showdowns as Mark or Oliver are. You just don't see it.
Well, okay. Wow. You got your wish. No more Paul.
God. I hope you're happy.
I didn't say it was my wish. You're putting words in my mouth, dude.
Believe it or not, today's the most I've flown since you left. I missed it.
Just glad your powers are working again.
Mark?
What?
I know what happened with my powers.
What do you mean?
They weren't working
Here we go.
because my body was going through some changes.
Come on, Eve.
What?
There's something I need to tell you.
Eve, you can tell me anything.
Mark, how do you not know?
His mind his mind is literally somewhere else.
All the classic lines.
Did you not imagine there would be consequences for everyone you love?
Just
Wow, this
tell him,
is-
Mason Quinn. Tell him.
Just say it.
This is wild.
Oh.
Gory. Damn, Mark.
Mark?
Man, all that stress on his heart right now and everything that he's going through in his head.
It's okay.
Are you sure?
What were you,
Come on, tell him.
Did she tell him?
Come on. You can do
I
it.
had an abortion.
Oh, no.
Oh.
What?
Oh.
I was pregnant, Mark, and I found out just before you left.
Oh.
I thought she was just still hiding.
I didn't tell you because I wanted you thinking about coming home alive, not this. I was so alone. I don't know. Oh my God.
Boy, the emotions that they're both going through right now.
I know it's...
Eve.
Eve having to relive it, Mark not knowing.
Sorry I did this to you. I should have been here. I love you.
Oh, I didn't see that coming at all.
No, that's not where I thought that was going to go.
I just thought she was still just hiding.
Yeah.
Everything, and she was...
Why did you make me do this?
Oh.
You're fighting so you can watch everyone around you die. Everything you know
This was the spot.
will you have after 500 years?
You.
Just reliving it.
Think it's a good idea coming back here again?
You don't have to be afraid.
I will never not be afraid of you.
I'm sorry for all the suffering I caused here.
Earth or this specific spot?
Yep.
Your pick.
Yeah.
I assume since you're back, you all won the war. I don't need to worry about your old Viltrumite pals dropping by unannounced.
Yeah. So about that.
40 of them in hiding somewhere.
I'm sorry. You call that winning? 40 very pissed off space super Nazis who are going to be hungry for revenge and know that Earth just happens to be where you and Mark keep your loved ones. Great job out there.
Our ship is installing an early warning system.
And how long would it take the cavalry to get here if one did?
2 weeks.
Oh, 2 weeks. Bullshit. This thing will be over in 2 minutes.
Earth isn't your therapy couch, Nolan. Better get here a hell of a lot quicker than 2 weeks. Am I clear about that?
Yeah.
Good. Until then, get the fuck off my planet.
Oh, it's your planet.
I almost died.
Great start. Nearly died 2,341 more times, and then we can talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you also lied to Mark about conquest, so there's that. I'm waiting for that conversation.
This episode is like really going emotionally hard.
Yeah, real heavy.
Very.
I got you pregnant, and then I wasn't here for you, and you had to... I wasn't here and kill so many people, and there's nothing I could do about it. I'm the reason it's there. I'm gonna have to go back out there and fight them again and not be here. I can't do this to you. It's not fair.
Mark?
What's he thinking?
This isn't going away.
Is he going to end stuff?
I know what could happen to you, or me, or anyone else. At some point, it's gonna hurt worse than I've ever been hurt before. That's not how I want to live. You just need to make the same choice. And then we can do this together, even if sometimes we're apart. Hey, you know what? Maybe it'll be me off in space for 10 months next time.
Well, he was thinking about it, but she roped him back in and set him straight.
10 months.
Mark?
So just him standing.
Dad's outside with his shoes off again.
The ship's almost done installing the sensor network. After that, I'm heading back to Telescria to check on Oliver and continue the search for...
I'm going with you.
Yep.
I'm sorry, Debbie. I was just leaving.
Good.
Yep.
What kind of parent would I be if I wasn't there for Oliver?
What about Paul?
Not that it's any of your business, but we ended it months ago.
Ooh.
And I care for him very much.
Oh, he's a good
but our lives
man.
were too different.
Well.
He's offered to help, so call him if there's any problems with the house. I love you both very much.
Sure about this?
You think I'm the only one of us who can't go to another planet? I would do it for you. Oliver's no different. Call the ship, or shuttle, or whatever.
The ship can't land. It can come down into our atmosphere, but I'll have to...
Oh.
Fine.
Tell Oliver I miss him.
Just like the old days.
Fine.
If you need to get in contact with us, Cecil can send a message through the warning system. Otherwise, I'll let you know when we find Thrag.
Just like that.
What just happened?
Indeed.
Is that Paul? I'm going to make some dinner.
Oh.
The long-range monitoring sensors are calibrated.
Turn them on. Then plot us a course back to Telescria.
Is it going to go off
I was
right
just
away?
going to say watch, then an alert comes right up.
Yeah.
The view through the main screen is really spectacular if you'd like to see it.
Fine.
You don't have to get all buckled in like when you see
Even when they go ludicrous, that would be amazing. No, too soon.
Good call there, answer.
He was thinking about it.
Seems like you and your dad just kicked the hornet's nest without getting rid of all the bugs.
Yeah. I know.
Well, more destroyed the hornet's nest.
The whole world will get behind us on that.
Well,
Man, these visions that he's having.
man, one of these is
So
going to be
intense.
real. One of these times.
I know, it's so intense.
Yeah.
Or anyone else can do to stop us.
That trauma that they suffered up there, man.
Donald.
It's, just hold on.
Pretty bad PTSD.
We can do the debrief in a few days. Why don't you give Mark a lift home?
Just waiting for that early warning to go off and one of these visions to be real. One of these.
I don't get a good vibe from this.
I've lived in this house my entire life. It's never been this quiet.
I bet that feels strange. You should go out for a flight.
I don't want to.
That's exactly why you should.
Where would you go?
You can go anywhere.
Anyway.
We're going. They don't got roads.
I know. I asked, where would you go?
Just go.
I was just gone.
Maybe fly over Canada, up by Alaska, taking the view of the forest.
Just go where the wind takes
The
you.
Grand Canyon.
Wherever the wind took me,
It's
kid.
just like sometimes when you go for a drive, you just go.
I'd fly over Lake Winnebago and take in the beauty.
I mean, from up in the air, dude, it actually looks very nice.
Yeah,
I know.
It's clean.
That's why I said it.
When was the last time you flew over Lake Winnebago?
Oh, probably been 7-8 years.
Yeah, it's not bad.
God, the writers really put Mark through it.
Mm-hmm. I'm just waiting for the Viltrumites to show up. It's gonna happen.
Fuck,
It's just gonna break the.
Oh.
Well, it's doing that
Bragg?
fade thing.
Is that really him?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Is that really him?
Yeah, because they're doing the blurry thing like they did before. He's still there.
Still there.
Yes, we are here.
Yeah, he can't.
Is that all you got?
Holy shit.
I've done nothing to your planet.
Yet.
What do you want?
I was made Grand Regent of Viltrum to lead darkness and ensure the future of our race. It has not been easy. There are 37 of us left.
37.
Barely a whisper of who we once were, but still more than enough to tear this planet in half. You took our home, so our home is now here. Let me explain your future to you.
Let me explain your future to you.
We will live among you, wear your clothes, walk your streets.
Oh no.
Your people will never know we are here, but they will save us nonetheless as we use them to birth our salvation.
Oh, shit.
Any attempt to find us, to remove us, to thwart us, by you or the coalition of planets, will result in the death of billions and a less pleasant form of life for the survivors. We will rebuild our race. Your very existence proves this is possible.
That's
yep.
what we were talking about.
Yep. A truce.
You do not have a choice. Do you and your planet accept my terms, or do you choose annihilation for both our people?
They would just rip Earth in half if they don't get what they want.
If you think I'll let you live here, let you use us to breed, let you get stronger on my planet after everything you've done.
Choice is not yours, really, dude.
No, he's...
No. Never.
Oh. This is going to get wild.
Or I could just take you out right here, Mark, and do it anyway.
My answer is...
Oh, God. Everyone you care about, Mark, is gone if you don't take the deal.
Yes. I accept your terms.
Wow. I don't know what... I mean, I see both sides. He tries to fight him. He's donezo.
Yep.
Doesn't fight him. This deal happens.
I think Thrag's being generous, all things considered.
I
saw.
You've become our savior,
Yep.
willing.
You showed him that it was possible
Or not.
with humans.
Saw that humans are compatible with Viltrumites.
Yep.
What have I done?
Saved the planet.
Saved
You
your
have
race.
saved the lives of every living thing on this planet.
Did he?
You will not hear from me again.
Wow. I mean, he's been true to his word so far on everything.
Yep. Like I said, all things considered.
And and we discussed after the end of last episode, he could have taken out Mark, but he said, no, we've had too many deaths. We need to keep the race going.
Yep.
Oh,
There should be...
there should be a post-credit here.
You have got to be fucking kidding me. Maybe Thetis let Thrag kill him on purpose. What's this?
A message from beyond the grave. Thetis left it for you, in case of...
Oh boy. Play this in case of.
Thanks. You don't want to know what it says?
That would be improper and illegal. It's encrypted for your eye only.
Your eye only.
Your eye only.
I'll just sex it out of you later.
Well,
I am dead. And if you are not, the universe will never be safe until all Viltrumite life is ended.
Every single one of them.
Since I am gone, we have not achieved that goal.
Including Mark.
I have hidden a terrible weapon of last resort. It is inexorable death for any and all Viltrumites.
Yeah, we saw it.
I only hesitated to use it. It may also strike down those with similar genetics. Mark's people, for instance.
Mark's people.
Oh.
For the good of all living beings,
Take out Earth.
use the Scourge virus to finish what I started, and let nothing stop you. Every last Viltrumite must die.
Oh. Interesting how our the approaches by our two different Viltrumites. I mean, for me, let's just get right to that, because given everything that happened, look, I know Thrag's the villain here. I know the Viltrumites are the villain, but given the situation, the deal he made with Mark, I'm going to say more than fair. All things considered, hey, you let us just live amongst you, do our thing, and we won't destroy your entire planet and all the life on it. How's that?
Now, to add to that, when does he come back, though? That's
right,
the deal.
long
That's the
term.
deal that was accepted,
now.
right?
Yeah, we won't see him
how
for season 4.
long, will it be where Thrag is like, well, I'm going to tell you, like, what a cold line that was. I'm going to tell you what your future is going to be.
Yeah.
Let's say 2 years down the road, how do we know he's not going to come back and be like, let me tell you what's going to happen tomorrow?
Well, and until Mark comes up with something, it doesn't really matter. Thrag's going to do whatever he wants. And using Earth as a breeding ground, as some of us predicted. So again, wild. And like I said, I love the way that this was done. And I liked that we didn't have another big fight or battle. Like, we got to see the brutality through Mark's visions.
Yeah, we
right?
got the visions, which were brutal enough after last episode.
Yeah, so we saw all of that. And now it's just dealing with the aftermath of it and what's to go forward. Because again, not like it's a series finale by any means, but it definitely set up things for the future. And obviously I won't go too much into this, but there's still a ton of storylines out there going on that we haven't even addressed.
Before we start getting to that,
I wasn't going to. I was just saying there's a bunch out there.
Base on.
But yeah, I thought this scene with Thrag and Mark was incredible.
Well, that line again is still ringing through my head where Thrag is just imposing his power through a single line of, let me tell you what your future's going to be.
Yeah.
Like that line itself, bravo. Those are one of those lines I think are going to stick out for some
I wonder
for
if
quite
that
some
was
time.
ripped right from the comics or not.
Yeah, let us know. I have to imagine that was in the comics.
Because that was sweet.
If not, wow.
Plus,
but I have to assume it is.
And then Lee Pace, is that the actor that's doing it? Lee Pace just delivered it so brilliantly. Him and Stephen Yeun, this scene was just great.
Yeah.
Like all throughout the episode with Stephen Yeun, you could just hear his emotion throughout the whole episode.
Yeah, Kirkman's known for some pretty remarkable lines from some of his work, and that was definitely one of them.
That's definitely one of them. With Thrag here, though, I am like, I don't want to, I'm torn because it's like you want to take out the Viltrumites, but what we have seen from the Viltrumites on how incredibly hard it is for them to take out just one, let alone 37. Like
that could be anywhere in the world.
Anywhere in the world. And the deal that was made, it's like, I know he turned around after and saying to Mark, you just saved everyone on this planet. Like I am like, well, okay, if Thrag's right for now, he's right there. For Mark not making any more moves was smart, right? Because he was punching Thrag and it didn't affect him.
Yeah.
Like
Just
there's so much that just happened, at least for me in this little bit, that's making me like, wow, I don't see any good way out of this except for maybe taking that deal. And even then, I feel like I'm Mark, where you feel terrible for even doing it because now you know they're only going to get stronger if this plan, which it's probably going to happen.
Yep.
They're only going to get stronger now, and it's like you just see you don't see the tunnel or the light at the end of the tunnel.
Well, what I love about it is that I love in shows sometimes when your hero has no way out and no good decision. And for me, again, it's Robert Kirkman. This is very reminiscent of Walking Dead when Negan had Rick down on the ground
7 by 1
and was telling him what he was going to do. There was no way out of that for Rick, and there's no way out of this for Mark. There's nothing he can do to stop Thrag from what he has the potential to do, and nobody on Earth can stop him.
So it's just Mark right now. That's what's crazy too.
Even if they had everybody, I mean, we saw kind of the battle. Like, there's no reason Thrag could just rip the planet in half.
Thrag rolls through that entire crew with Monster Girl and
Rex,
everybody there. Rex, dude, Thrag rolls through that whole crew.
He splits the planet in half.
I mean, without breaking a sweat. And who else are you going to bring at him? Of course, we had our crew that we had the battle out in space. Right? But look, there's 37 of them. But yeah, I mean, as far as a non-violent ending, I guess I'll say, to this this particular season, the deal that Thrag threw out for Mark is not the worst thing, and Dave, you keep saying for now, and that's the reality of what we have going on. And for now, you can look at it from a couple of different ways. They have 37 Viltrumites here. If Thrag just changes their mind, he can go back. Now, we know the Viltrumites live for however long, so they could start repopulating very fast. How old was Mark before he got his powers? What they said he was
like a teenager,
basically
and he's only like 20 right now.
I mean,
and how strong he is.
Yeah,
now.
so look, if they got, we'll just say if they got started now, I mean, you could double your numbers, but it's going to take. It's going to take a while. You're looking at least 15 years before you have more Viltrumites that have any sorts of powers. But in the Viltrumite timeline, when they're talking about living hundreds and hundreds of years, it's kind of like a blip. It's like a vampire timeline, right?
Yeah.
Like who cares? But so the for now thing is very much twofold. For now until they change their mind, or for now until there's enough Viltrumites where they feel like, okay, now we can just have this be a Viltrumite planet.
Yeah.
And if you're not Viltrumite, you're pretty much done. On the lighter side of things, any one of the Viltrumites could. I mean, what would you do if you were a Viltrumite? Would you try out for the NFL, make a few million, maybe become a
Money's not a
track
thing.
star? Yeah. It's not. It is
not.
now. Because they need
have to
resources
live on Earth.
Well, are they, but are they gonna they gonna be law-abiding citizens?
They said that you'll never hear from us. You'll never notice us. So they're gonna.
So then you wouldn't go into the NFL then too, because then they would get noticed.
Well, you wouldn't. You wouldn't.
Boy, this Lucan just rushed for 1,000 yards in one game.
Well, you got it. It's like Dash.
He should be tested.
Like Dash in The Incredibles. Fast. Slow down a little. Fast. Slow down.
Yeah, you ride that fine line.
Yeah. So look. As far as, like I said, an ending to this season, this was the very non-confrontational ending. But I loved what they did. I loved that they gave us Mark's glimpses. Now, it was sad because it was very, very severe PTSD for Mark that he kept having in any situation where he had to discuss the future. But without having all the violence and the chaos that we talk about, they showed us what could happen. The tidal wave was cool. They all just fly so fast that they can cause a tidal wave. And we basically got a small preview of what could happen.
Yeah, if Mark doesn't make that deal, that's what happens.
I love that they threw that in there throughout the course of the episode. Obviously, they showed how much Mark struggled, but they also were like, okay, this is what the Viltrumites can do. But this was a really solid ender for the season for me. Probably for me, I would say this is the best ending that we've had of any of the 4 seasons that we've had.
Yeah,
so
I mean,
far.
there's been a handful.
I really like the way he set it up, and again, the line, "This is how your future is going to be."
Yeah.
That was powerful.
Well, I was gonna say with him having his PTSD, that's the human side of him that was getting that. Nolan is starting to figure out remorse and trying to get second chances. Well, he knows nothing about that prior, because he always, like you said, he always admired that about Debbie, was able to give the second chances and look for someone to rebound and rebound their life, so to speak, and come back from that. Whereas Nolan is just now learning that and how old he is. So then you have Mark, who is half human, half Viltrumite. He's experiencing the PTSD because of what he went through. It was pretty traumatic. So I'm wondering then, how is it going to affect Oliver too? Then when we get to him, when he's half Viltrumite, half Flaxen,
whatever it was.
No, not Flaxen.
Or those are the bad guys.
Yeah, those are the bad guys. Thraxen.
Yeah,
Thraxian.
Well, Thraxian. Yeah. So it'll be interested to see how he responds coming from everything, and when he's going to wake up, he's going to see Debbie, because Debbie made the choice that I'm going to be there for my son and be up on a spaceship. So, and we had the little where Mark was where Nolan was going to maybe put the arm, and then he didn't.
Get that arm bitten off.
Exactly. And she made it known, she's there. She'll be fine to be there, but she's there for her son and not for Nolan.
Yeah. Well, and interesting now with that post-credit scene, if we could talk about that real quick, the fact that Thetis wants, if I'm getting his name right, or wrong, Thaddeus, whatever. Interesting contrast to Thrag. He's saying, hey, there can't be any Viltrumites. You got to wipe them all out. Oh, and by the way, the collateral damage will probably be every human on Earth.
Anything that has
almost
everything.
Whereas Thrag is like, hey, we're just gonna live here and repopulate our race, whatever. You'll never hear from us. You'll never know we're here until some point in the future, probably,
He's
as you
obviously
alluded to,
gonna be
Dave.
coming
But
on now.
I just think it's an interesting dynamic with what those two were going after. And it's like, I realize Mark and company destroyed their planet, so this might be a long shot, but is there any reason we can't have some level of peace with the Viltrumites? If we can just have a little talk and what everybody wants, and like, look, where's all this fighting getting us? You lost your entire population. We have our planet, which you could destroy if you wanted to and lead to the loss of life of billions.
alive. But,
Because the Viltrumites, they have been bred generation after generation to take over planets, to rule with an iron fist, eliminate the weakest, conquer everything else, and have under our rule. That's why
maybe
they're always going to fight.
Maybe we're seeing some cracks in Thrag's armor because he let Mark live.
Because of how he values his race.
Yeah.
Because what's it to him if he takes out 2 more of the 37 that are left?
I'm just saying, I'm hoping for a long shot and some peace here.
There could eventually be peace, but it's not going to be a Thrag. They're all on Earth right now, and we're going to see how they coincide and how they're able to live peacefully on Earth because
coincide would be a little bit different.
Anyway. Irregardless, unregardless, I heard that one.
Could care less.
That was a good one. But no, because at any moment in time they could get angry and snap and just take out a human, and then that's not them just living, just being a law-abiding citizen.
Well, what's great here is anyone who read the comics knows what's going on.
Yeah, they know what's going to happen,
and it has to be somewhat entertaining, somewhat to folks like us who don't know anything about the comic and then just hearing the theories, because it's just darts right now, like zero clue. I'm just going off of what is right here in front of us, but you got to assume at some point in the story there's a crack. It's just a matter of when they find it and how they find it, who finds it, and then runs to take out, maybe not even take out, but
are they living fine, and then like Alan comes to Earth and takes out one of the Viltrumites that he finds?
Yeah, I mean, because that's the thing. Like Alan doesn't
starts a domino effect where then Thrag comes back and like I thought we had a deal here.
Well, that's my big question next. Is Mark look? Thrag said you're never going to see me again. Now, whatever warning system they were supposed to have in place,
they're already there.
For the ship. It was for the ship,
okay,
not for Viltrumites themselves.
Okay, so they're there. Okay. Yep. Does Mark tell anybody else? Because right now, Nolan and Alan, they're all like, yeah, we don't know where they're at. Does Mark in the next season even tell anybody? Does he tell anybody? Because if he tells Nolan, what's Nolan going to do? If he tells Alan, well, look, if he tells Alan, Alan has to look, because you saw the way that meeting with the coalition went. They were like, we got to find him. We got to take him out. And Thaddeus is saying, just take out everybody. So does Mark even tell anybody next season, or is it, hey, everything's fine, and then like what you brought up, look, one of the Viltrumites has a little bit of a meltdown and starts, takes out a city, and then like, oh yeah, by the way, the Viltrumites.
Well, Craig is already drinking and smoking, got himself a motorcycle and a lady.
He's got himself a motorcycle, some cigarettes, a new lady friend. What could go wrong?
Well, maybe they'll fall in love with Earth and maybe they'll like it.
Yeah,
who knows?
Maybe they would. Maybe they'll rush for 2,000 yards.
There you go.
In one season.
Get the MVP.
This is so bad.
Some money. I like this.
Usain Bolt's 200 meter dash record. One athlete broke every Olympic record in 1 year.
Well, now to kind of piggyback off of that with you, I think there's a chance that if that does happen, I think it would be Nolan, because then Nolan is probably the best one to know how to format a game plan for this situation or another one, because obviously he's a Viltrumite, knows exactly how they operate and what they're probably going to do, which Nolan's definitely not going to trust them. I don't yet at all. Maybe never will. But I would think it would be, if he's going to tell anyone, I would have to assume it's Nolan, because if he tells Cecil, well, we got to get everyone. We got to find him. Or Alan, like you said,
you wonder if the Viltrumites are going to live in some sort of community where they're close to each other, because,
or are they going to meet every once in a while, or something?
It's going to be a spread out, and it's the whole, what was it, the X-Men, where they came back and were one by one taking out the old crew. It's like, oh, one by one, we got to take out the Viltrumites, but we can't let the other. They got 37.
They're spaced out right now.
They're spaced out. We can't let anybody know. Look, when we take one out, it's got to be hush hush. But look, maybe they have a weekly meetup. Hey, look, if anybody doesn't report in, then we know they're gone. Meanwhile, dude's out with his motorcycle and cigarettes.
Craig.
But
Craig living the life already.
There's so many things that could happen. But I think, look, and look, a huge part of it too was this wasn't even something where he came and Thrag came and said to hey, let's we're gonna get together with your dad, we're gonna get together with Alan, we're gonna get together
Put it all on Mark.
The coalition. Just meets up with Mark and says, okay, all right, tell you what, why don't you make up your mind for the life of everyone you love and the lives of everybody on this planet, and you got to do it now, right now. I mean, as if Mark didn't have enough going on this particular episode. I mean, he just had to literally make up the decision for the lives of billions of people.
Every single life.
And
every single living thing.
The people that he loves, including his mom, Oliver, of course, Eve, which, that was, a heavy, kind of a heavy episode as far as their relationship.
Yeah, that was wild because when Mark came back and saw Eve, we didn't know exactly how long he was gone for. So we didn't know, okay, what's the status with her being pregnant from the previous, episodes when all that got revealed. And look, that scene on the roof where, she essentially had to go back and relive that and telling it to Mark, and Mark is, being told what happened and he wasn't there, so he has the guilt of not being there. And we saw that. I'm with you, Oak. When he was having that scene, I thought he was ready to break up with Eve, and she calmed him down and said, no, we'll work through this together. I think he was going to break it off with her because he's like, I can't do this to you anymore.
Yeah, in terms of just how the whole world, his world was, and it wasn't because of what the news from her was.
Yeah, absolutely.
I just wanted you to be
the tip
clarify that a little bit.
It wasn't
because of what happened. I think he was, look, when she told him what had happened, he took the guilt upon himself. I should have been here. I should have been here. You had to go through all this alone. So
because it turned out it was 10 months.
He didn't. He wasn't. Pointing any fingers, saying, "Hey, you made a decision without me" or anything like that. He just, he was there. He was supportive. He felt very guilty that he wasn't there for her.
Yeah, he was helpless. He's a superhero that was helpless.
And I think he had to. And I think he had to look at obviously when he was talking to. Thrag, he was thinking twofold about everybody on Earth, that he's very much thinking about Eve. And do I go to battle and I'm away from her, or do I, do I have to, stay here and worry about whether she's going to get taken out? I mean, I very much took it as in the room later on, he was going to do the whole breakup, like us being together puts you at risk. And not only do you have to deal with everything you have going on in your life, you are now burdened by the things that I have going on in my life. And I very much felt like it was going to be a breakup thing. And when she stepped up and, she handled it as well as it can be handled and said, look, I'm going to be here for you. We don't know what's going to happen in the future, and we'll get through it together.
And the benefit of her also, having superpowers and being a superhero, she understands the mission that we always joke about. She understands the sacrifices and everything you have to do and have to make in this couple. And I signed up for this. I'm going to be here no matter what. So I thought that was very good.
And to, kind of play off Mark's visions of what he was seeing when he was talking to Thrag. Look, he was contemplating fighting a battle, as you brought up, Oak, that he can't win. Nobody on Earth at this point where we are in the story can beat Thrag. They will not win no matter what they try to do. And he knows that. And that's, again, the beauty that I loved about the deal that Thrag made with him.
So I felt, one, I did not get any vibe that Mark was going to break up with Eve when he was venting about how helpless he feels about everything. Because he's like, no matter what we do, basically he was saying, we are defeated no matter what we try to do right now. That was him venting. So now going back to when Eve said to Mark about the abortion and everything, I felt bad for Eve and Mark because of the situation that they were in, because of the other situation that is the Viltrumites, all this coming down at once. I felt bad for Eve because she said she had no one around. She couldn't talk to Mark. And I'm just kind of curious why she didn't talk to Deb at all. And there's probably good reasons for that. But I felt bad that she felt like she couldn't talk to Deb.
Mm-hmm.
I felt bad for the situation that she felt that she was in to go through that scenario. I felt bad for Mark because the extra guilt that he felt for not being able to be here for Eve, but he had to go up there to fight to make sure that Earth is even going to be around.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
There's just so many components with that whole thing, and that whole scenario is just sad for both of those, for Eve and Mark. Sad all around because it's very heavy. It's a heavy topic for everybody. And then just seeing how it played out, I'm glad Mark stayed was there to at least try to be as supportive as he can while he was there for Eve. And then his PTSD getting in the visions when he was around Eve, Deb, Cecil, in the beginning, and there's probably another moment I'm forgetting, but that when we opened up, I was sucked in that's what happened. And that was just going to be the start of them sending a message saying, hey, we're right here waiting for you now. We can keep going if we want, but we'll just set the tone right now with this part.
We'll keep it on the northern east coast of the States. Well, another really interesting thing for Mark and his whole situation with Eve, and it's not just a story that we've seen here in Invincible. It's anytime somebody has to go off and do something for the betterment of the planet, but also leave your family and your loved ones, it's this weird, I'm fighting for you because I'm fighting for the planet, but I can't be here for you. You know what I'm saying? I can't be present. I can't be with you, but I'm fighting for you. And so anything that's going to happen in the next, months, years, I'm not going to be by your side. Mm-hmm. But what I'm out doing, it's for the betterment of everybody, including yourself. And what a difficult spot to have to be in. I mean, because consider your alternatives. Well, I'm going to be here for you while all the bad shit's going on, but I'm not going to be able to stop it. So when it makes its way to our doorstep,
there won't be a planet left.
There's Nolan, left. Oliver, Alan, they're all gone.
I gotta go out and fight. There's no guarantees.
It's just me.
There's no guarantees I'm going to come back. And look, we knew it was a long time, so you can just imagine what Eve was thinking and Debbie was thinking. They're like, hey, well, we haven't heard from them. They might have just perished, So it's, everybody was in a very, very difficult spot. I mean, look, we haven't even talked about how bad of a spot Debbie was in, not knowing what's happening with Mark or Oliver.
Yeah, for 10 months.
Or anything. For 10 months, just no clue.
And plus the breakup.
And we lost.
And a breakup with Paul.
Paul.
Yeah, your boy Paul.
For months. Together. Months. So, look, a lot of people had to go through a lot of shit this episode. But again, as far as an ending, for now,
it was a very good, cleanup after last episode.
For now,
it's very reminiscent of, again, I said it before, I'll say it again. It's very reminiscent of Walking Dead 7x1, where Negan tells Rick how it's going to be, and that's completely the vibe I got.
The only difference for that for me is that Negan didn't say, "Hey, you're not going to hear from us. You're not going to see us. We're just going to go off. We're going to go off and live our life."
Well, not us. Just Thrag is the only one we're not hearing from. The rest of them are all living down there.
You're not going to see us. You're not going to. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That was not Negan's. That was not his.
Spoilers
his
for
message.
you, answer. But real quick too with Deb, the Deb and Nolan thing is very interesting. For me, I can't give Nolan any sympathy or
no, he doesn't get a pass.
I
from
forgive
me.
you, Nolan. There's no pass. So watching him change, good for Nolan.
Good for you.
Good changes. But I'm really hoping, and maybe I'm just on an island by myself here. I'm really hoping Nolan and Deb don't get back together. If they do, I'm not. Whatever it is, what it is. But the way that Nolan was in season 1, kind of hard to get over. But I will say, I can't believe the way the writing has been on the TV show to make at least cheer for Nolan being on the side of trying to do right. It's like, wow, I can't believe, because I remember saying something about, what was it, at the end of season 1 or season 2?
Yeah, you're like, there's no way he's getting a redemption arc.
Get a redemption arc. I think it was at end of season 2. And I was like, I couldn't believe it. And a lot of you folks laughed, and I see why now, because it's like, holy shit.
Yeah. Well, they're trying to, but here's the thing: it's easier to try to have a redemption arc from Nolan when season 2 was how many years ago, and you're that far removed from those events, and you're watching what he's doing now. It's a lot easier to take him as a sympathetic character because you're not seeing that.
The tee-up was season 2 or whatever that was. I'm saying now we're getting like full outright redemption because he's trying to fight for the right thing. He's
right, and he's on
an apology tour, or essentially. Mainly Deb. We got the first meetup. I believe this was the first meetup since all that craziness with Cecil and Nolan. Maybe the second, if my brain's not there. And we saw how that conversation went. You get the fuck off my planet, you know. And so the Nolan thing is wild. But it's the fictional story they're telling here is very entertaining, and I'm enjoying the ride, seeing how they're trying to get Nolan to a certain spot.
Yeah. Well, I think from Debbie's standpoint, look, I agree with you 100%. This isn't a relationship second chance as far as I'm concerned. This isn't a second chance at a relationship. But look, if somebody's immortal, we hope you reconsider your your behavior, and I hope everybody deserves a second chance to become a better person and make better decisions in life. And look, he's always going to be Mark and Oliver's father. So for the sake of the children, you hope he turns around and he has that redemption arc. So for Debbie, I would say, yes, I am going to cheer for you, Nolan, or be cautiously optimistic or hope, whatever you want to say, that you turn your life around and become a better person. Again, for the planet, for your sons. But as far as this,
Well, to be fair though, you see how Mark's parents, how they settled differences. One got sliced in half, so that's how his parents were on Viltrum. Whereas then when he came to Earth, Nolan, then Mark, when he sees his parents is actually lovey-dovey, and that's where the humankind has just slowly rubbed off on Nolan, and that's why he also developed a conscience, stuff like that. Whereas you see Thrag, he doesn't have thing.
Yeah, like I said, the redemption tour, it's for Nolan, and like I said, I'm with you. Okay, I'm glad you're doing the right thing, but you're not going to get back together with Debbie, and there's no sympathy from me after what you did to Mark and the city and everything else. So, like I said, it's tricky because they do try to paint Nolan in that light of trying to do the right thing, and like I said, when you are 2-3 years, whatever it was, removed in our time from what he did, it's easy to be caught up in just the season that you're watching and not necessarily remember everything that happened previous.
So like the couple things, I'm actually not upset that they didn't swing back to Monster Girl and Rex.
They like touch base on it, that they're trying to reach them.
Still, which, right now for me it's good enough because we got this main arc that's just crushing it right now. Where I'm more like, give me more of that right now. And then when we have to bring everyone together, bring it together. Now episode 4 being in hell, I gotta assume that's coming back at some point. I don't know when, but they had to have made that episode be like that for a reason way down the road here, because it seems like we're going to need an ultimate team of almost everyone if we're taking on the Viltrumites.
Satan.
So,
well, I mean, look, I think they would have to, because otherwise it would be like one of the most colossal blunders in the history of television to have this episode that it was kind of polarizing for a lot of people and completely unneeded if you never go back to it. Like, that would be a huge blunder, and I can't see them making that mistake.
Gets done for a reason.
Yep. So like I said, we have that, and we still have our guy with the big brain. He was getting fixed up by the robots.
We barely even saw him this season.
Nothing out of him. There's so many, and we got the crime syndicate that's all being held up by Machine Head. So there's nothing there. I mean, there's a lot of unanswered stuff this season.
There's a lot of stuff going on, but again, I'm actually not. I can see some folks maybe being a little upset, like, why didn't we touch base again or whatever. For me though, I'm actually okay with what we did here, because again, we got introduced to some really interesting dialogue, really interesting characters, and how the journey's been so far. And this one, while it may not have been loaded with action like the last couple, they really made sure, for some, that it's an emotional gut punch for the journey that we just took in this episode.
And it made the action we did see meaningful. Because when we saw, when you started off the first episode with that, you're like, oh my God, is that what's happening? No. And then each vision, it just is more and more jarring. Even though we're sitting going, I think by the end we're like, this better be a vision. And then he was having the blurred lines and everything. And we're like, okay, is this a vision or not? And no, then it was.
Yeah, then it was the real deal.
I enjoyed that reveal. Because for me, that's something different. Not saying it hasn't been done before, but it's something a little different.
The way they teased it up.
I enjoyed that because I was wondering if we are going to get a payoff later. Because I know we were mentioning, I think it was you mentioning it, Quinn, at some point. Like something's going to happen. It's going to be real. And like at that point, for me, it would have been like, is this real? Did this just happen? Because they kept teasing it, not teasing it, but just showing the visions of Mark. So. For me here, folks,
that one's no good.
I'm pretty much good to go on the score. 4x3. Again, really good season. 4.3. 4.3 for this season. Last season I gave a 4, so we went up a notch here. I should probably say 4.4. I'll say 4.4, even though I have 4.3. 4.4. Just because Thrag, to me, right now, again, not knowing the comic, I don't know how you can beat him besides what Paul has, right?
Yeah.
I know that's an option, but again, I'm not sure if that's the route to go, knowing Thadius
or whatever.
Thadius mentioned there at the end where it could harm just more than the Viltrumites. So 4 for me. I am really looking forward to season 5 now, especially with the way this season went.
All right, 4.6. I gave the last season a 4.5. I thought this one was slightly better. They upped the ante on the action, and the storytelling was magnificent. And then
tension
a lot. And then in this episode especially with Steven Yeun is voice acting and Karen Gilliam, is that who's Adam Eve? Adam Eve is Gillian Jacobs. She did a great job as well as with Eve, and it was just they just did a great job. They crushed all the scenes they were in this one. 4.6.
Yeah. This one's a little interesting for me, where I think 10 years from now or 15 years from now, whatever it is, when Invincible's done, and I think you're able to watch everything in a row, I think it'll be very different than how we're watching it here, and that's reflected in my score. I give this one a 3.85. I really liked it. There was some episodes that I thought were slower. The Hell episode, especially, I didn't care for. This one was really good, though, and really brought the season back. But like I said, my gripes are so many unfinished storylines, and I know we'll get there, and I'm sure my score would be different being able to go back and watch, 3-4 seasons right back to back to back, where you get caught up on all that stuff. I think it suffers a little bit when you have to wait in between seasons and you have these unfinished storylines that are just sitting out there. So for me, a 3.85. The finale was incredible.
Yeah, I'm going to go 4.5, and with the caveat that this is very heavily weighted towards this last episode. I agree with Mason Quinn. Again, folks, we don't read the comics. I certainly don't. So I have no idea what's going on with all these storylines. And I'm sure as somebody's reading the comics, they're like, oh, well, the stuff with the metal face, or the guy with the brains, or Monster Girl, like that'll come later. That'll come later. But for us, we don't know anything about the comics. So all we know about this is what they put in front of us. And it seemed like, especially the guy with the big brains, that seemed like a huge, major point. Angstrom. It seemed like a huge major point, and then it was just abandoned. And again, for somebody who likes the comments, they might be like, oh no, we'll get back to that. We'll get back to that. But in any regard, I thought this final episode for me was incredibly strong. I loved Thrag's character. I loved the here's how your future line is going to be. I love the idea that all the Viltrumites, well, I don't love the idea, but I love the way they wrote the story, that all the Viltrumites are now going to live amongst the people on Earth and try to repopulate, which I think, we touched upon quite a bit on the last episode as being a possibility. So again, if I would have had to score the season after episode 7, this probably would have started with a 3, but again, this final episode really put it over for me, so 4.5.
All right, well, there you go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the season as much as we did. So for Appleton Oak, Diamond Dave, that's Mason Quinn. I'm Course Answer. Catch you on the next season, pals.